All right, good morning, everyone. Hello, everybody at home as well. We are at Hot Feet Fitness here. This is a live class, and my name is Serena Tomaso, guiding you through 51 minutes of hot vinyasa power class. So, vinyasa, a few things to mention before we do start is that the practice is linking your movement and your breath, trying your best to breathe in and out through your nose, and just noticing when the breath changes. Anytime you can rest, you can take water. This practice is for you. So when we come down to our mat, let's start ourselves in child's pose. Give yourself a few minutes here to arrive. Bringing your knees wide and your big toes to touch. Walk your arms long in front of you. Tucking the chin slightly to lengthen the spine. Allowing your forehead and your chest to soften to the mat. Take a deep breath here. In through the nose and out through the mouth, letting it go. One more time, breathe in through the nose. Open the mouth. Letting go of any expectations, any ways of which you think this class should go. Just finding yourself in this moment. Noticing any sensation in your body, like tension or stress. Noticing how you feel emotionally. And then beginning to rock your forehead from side to side, creating a gentle awakening. And then reaching the fingers forward one more inch. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feeling your fingertips into the mat begin to rise up onto your hands and knees. Let's find our tabletop pose. As we come into tabletop, spread out the fingers. Bring your knees hip distance apart. And then as you feel your fingers into the mat, let's find our cow-cat. As you inhale, begin to lift your gaze up to the ceiling. Make sure that you do not scrunch your neck. Bring your eyes up. As you exhale, find your cat. Tuck your chin and begin to arch through the spine. Inhale, lifting the gaze, pulling the shoulders away from your ears, and exhale back to cat. Then taking this a few times, your own pace. Noticing the spine as the physical center line of your body. Moving in all different directions. And when you're ready, come back to the center, back to your tabletop. And then beginning to step the right foot back, stretching through your right hamstring. As you come here, press further back into your right heel until you feel your stretch. Use your hands, use your hips, press back. 2 more rounds of breath. Then coming to a modified side plank. Bring the left hand into the center. Drop your heel and then begin to reach the right arm up to the ceiling. Now your inside foot can step back. Lift through the hips, reach. Maybe extend your arm over your head. And when you're ready, press into your left knee. Begin to lift yourself up. Lifting with the left arm. If you feel any pinching, Soften, lift up. Take one more breath. And come back down to your modified side plank. To challenge, maybe you're lifting the toes here. Option to gaze up to the fingertips. Last breath. Then go ahead and drop your right hand down and bring your right knee in. And then we're going to switch sides. So let's go ahead and step the left toes back, left heel back. Oh, sorry for the sound, yogis. And for here, doing that same thing. You're just pressing back, using your arms, your hips, sending that left heel back. Taking one more breath. And then finding modified side plank on this side. Right hand center, left hand lifts. Lift with the hips. Maybe reach your arm over your head. And to reverse this pose, press into the right knee. Lift with the right arm, reach up, maybe go back. Notice if you feel any pinching. If you feel pinching, just keep lifting up instead of back. Find your space. And then come back down to your modified side plank. Option to lift the toes. So as you lift your toes, point them, reach through your hip, look at your fingertips, breathe. Draw the left hand down, left knee in. Well done, yogis. Now let's bring some awareness into our hands and wrists. Spreading out the fingers, shifting your weight forward and back. Making sure to not hyperextend through the elbow, so keeping a soft bend there. Pressing into all areas of the hand. Forward and back. Maybe noticing the creases in your wrists as you move forward, noticing those creases, and as you pull back, seeing the creases disappear. The creases mean the pressure, the compression, and as you pull back, indicating space. So take it a few more times, just notice how the wrists feel as you move. Compression and space. And when you're ready, tuck the toes, lift the hips to downward facing dog. Find your breath here. In and out through the nose. Walking your dog, bending your knees. Stretching through the hamstrings. Insertion into the heels. If you'd like to take a low squat, bending the knees a lot, getting any cracks and creaks out of the body, really anything that feels good to you in this moment. And as you come back to your downward facing dog, finding your dog, it can be different every single time we step onto the mat. Maybe bending the knees so that the hips can lift higher. Maybe pressing your chest towards your thighs as the arms are by your ears. Strong arms, lifting the hips, long spine. Take 2 rounds of breath. Ragdoll, walk your feet up to meet the hands. And then separate your feet hip distance apart. Reach for opposite elbows. Gaze behind you as you become heavy. Dangling. With each exhale, becoming heavier into your elbows. Feels good. You can rock from side to side. As you come back to the center, bring your hands to the mat to support you. Bring your feet back together. Bend your knees. Upward salute. Circle sweep your arms high up over your head. Look up. Exhale through heart center. Draw your hands through the heart. Gaze at your fingertips. Take a moment to set an intention for your class. Maybe the intention is the reason you stepped onto your mat. To find peace, to become stronger, to heal. Or maybe this practice is dedicated to a person or a group of people that need it. When you find your intention, upward salute again. Breathe in, look up. Exhale through heart center. Seal your intention. Come back to your intention. Transformation and strength. And when you're ready, take another deep breath, upward salute. This time as we exhale, bring your hands through heart center to forward fold. Begin to hinge at your hips with a long spine coming down and bending the knees as much as you need to, bringing the gaze back behind you and relaxing your neck. As you inhale, halfway lift. Straighten your legs. Bring your hands to your shins. Now bring the weight into your toes. Pull the shoulders back. And exhale, forward fold again. Let it go. Upward salute. Bend the knees. Circle sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Beginning to link your movement with your breath. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Upward salute, breath in, reach up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Taking one more sun salutation. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Upward salute, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Halfway lift, hold. Now notice the weight, it's in your toes. Breathe here. Feel the back of your legs. Plank. Hands to the mat, step your feet back. As we come light onto the toes, our plank pose can modify by dropping to the knees. Anytime you come into plank, you can take this pose as well. Keeping the fingers spread. Keeping the core pulled in towards your spine. Breathe. Downward facing dog. Leading with your hips. Lift them up and back. Press your chest towards your thighs. Take a round of breath in and out through the nose. And shift forward again to plank pose. Now yogi is going to take a nice opening of the chest and hips. So from here, begin to lower your hips, keeping the toes tucked. So usually we untuck the toes, but keep them tucked here. Open up the chest. Exhale to downward dog. Lift the hips and send them up and back. Now we're going to take this a few times. Shift forward, plank pose. Begin to lower your hips. Once the hips lower, you can open the chest as you pull the shoulders back. Exhale to downward facing dog. Taking a few more spinal rolls here if you'd like to start adding more. You're lifting onto the toes, rounding the spine, dropping the hips, opening up. One more time, your own pace. Inhale, lift your heels high. Exhale, knees low, look forward. Walk or hop top of the mat, forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Upward salute, circle, sweep the arms up, take a deep breath. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Plank, bring your hands to the mat, step your feet back. Now yogis, coming into our chaturanga. You can drop to your knees here at any time, looking just like this. As you exhale, begin to lower yourself down, elbows hug your ribs. Tuck the toes, open up. This is your upward dog. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Inhale, heels high. Exhale, knees low. Walk or hop top of the mat, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Upward salute, breath in, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, hinging at the hips, letting it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to mat, plank. As you exhale, find your vinyasa, lowering halfway down. Upward facing dog, lifting your thighs, your knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Round of breath, yogis. Checking back in with the body, the breath. Checking back in with your downward facing dog. Inhale, heels high. Exhale, knees low. Look forward. Jump, top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Upward salute, circle, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Vinyasa, hands to mat, feet back. You can always skip this flow, coming right back to down dog. Opening the chest as you pull the shoulders away, and coming to your downward facing dog as you breathe out. Inhale, heels high. Knees low, look forward, jump, top of the mat. Chair. Lifting the toes, reaching the arms up by your ears. Sending the hips back. In our chair pose, making sure when you gaze down, you can see the toes. Lifting them higher. Sending the hips back deeper. Pulling the belly button in towards the spine. Opening the chest as you lift up. And forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Upward salute, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Halfway lift, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Chair, second set, lift the toes, lift the arms. So we come into our second set of chair, doing your best to bring the arms up by the ears. Notice the chest open. Send the hips back, challenge yourself. And when you're ready, invite the hands through heart center. Lift, twist to your left, turn to your left. As you twist to your left, placing the elbow in between the knees or to the outside of your left knee. Low hips. Open the arms to a side open chair. Gazing at the left fingertips. From here, yogis, pressing into your right foot, begin to lift the left toes. Exhale, Lower the left foot and bring the hands back through heart center. Reach up, chair. Exhale through heart center and twist to the right. As you begin to twist, you're noticing your seat, lowering your seat. It's going to challenge yourself more. Then, with each breath, getting a little deeper. Taking 2 more rounds of breath. Optioning, open the arms. Option to lift the toes. Last breath. Coming back to the center, inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Upward salute, circle, sweep the arms up. Let's take a back bend. Bring the palms together, lift up. Bring the hips forward, open your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Vinyasa, your way. As you bring your hands to the mat, step your feet back. Use your exhale to lower down. The inhale to open your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Round of breath. In and out through the nose. Inhale, lift the right toes up and back to a 3-legged dog. Warrior 1, step the right foot in between your hands. Dropping the back heel down. Press into the right foot, rise up. As you find your warrior 1, reaching the arms and then pulling your left hip forward. Option here to bend deeper into your right knee to challenge yourself more. Relax the shoulders. Breathe here, warrior 1. Chaturanga, as you exhale, draw your hands to the mat. Step your right foot back, option to keep it lifted. Lower down, exhale. Upward, inhale. Downward, exhale. Inhale, lift the left toes up and back, 3-legged dog. Step the left foot through, warrior 1. Drop your back heel. Bring the weight into that left foot. Inhale, rise up. And just like the other side, we're going to draw this time the right hip forward. Relax the shoulders. Sink deeper into your left knee. Breathe. Chaturanga, exhale, hands to mat. Left foot back, option to hover. Finding your flow. Finding high hips and down dog. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, warrior 1. Inhale helps to rise. Now as you bend into your right knee, stay strong with your right foot. Warrior 2, open to the left, adjust your back foot only. Great transitions. So that right foot is strong. We are grounded, rooted into the mat. Maybe we get a little lower. Flip the palms. Reverse warrior, reach forward. Reach up. Find space through the chest. Stay low in your lunge. Extended side angle. Right elbow into your knee. Lift with the left arm. You're pressing your forearm into your knee. Rotating top of the thigh up. Breathe here. Look up. Reverse warrior. Low into that right knee. Reach up, reach back. Extended side angle. So in these movements, your lunge stays the same, but the arms move. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Reverse last time. Extended side angle. Hold. As you breathe here, you have an option to reach both of your arms out, working your core. You should shake here. This is a challenge. Breathe. Right hand comes back to your knee, extended side angle. Draw your left hand down to the mat for pyramid pose. Draw the right hand down, step your back foot forward. As we come into pyramid, both legs are straight, but if you need to, bend that right knee slightly, that is okay. Begin to tuck the chin. Fold. Feeling sensation into your hamstring. Revolved half moon. Now, yogis, using your hands, begin to lift up your chest. The left hand will reach forward. As you reach your left hand forward, find some momentum. Bend the front knee, begin to pick up the back foot. So as you're finding your hand down, pick up your back foot. Then you can begin to twist. Maybe you stay right here, just like this. Maybe begin to twist through your thoracic spine. Twist so the right arm stacks on top of your left. Point through the left toes. Breathe here. Standing splits, right hand down, left foot up, tuck the chin. Lot of work into this right leg. To challenge, right hand to your calf. Maybe the left. Pull your shin towards your chest. Three-legged dog, hands to mat. Drop the back toes. Step the right foot up and back, half scorpion, bend the knee. Stack right hip on top of left. Option to flip your dog. Spot your mat. Right foot up and back. Exhale, vinyasa. Find your plank. Use your exhale, lower down. Use the inhale to open your chest. Find your strength, your power. Downward facing dog. Return to your breath, your home. How can you be kind to yourself in this moment? Releasing any judgment, any expectation. Just breath. Let's take it on the left side, yogis. Inhale, lift the left foot up and back. Warrior one, step it through. Inhale, rise up. Now remember, we're getting really strong into our legs today. So really root down, legs and toes stay. Inhale, warrior two. Adjust the back foot. So you're keeping that same lunge, that same rootedness, reaching the hands. Flip the palms, reverse warrior. Reach up, open up. Extended side angle. Elbow to knee, rod arm reaches up, but we're still staying nice and low in that lunge. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. One more time, yogis, reverse warrior. Extended side angle, hold. Breathe here. Now remember, we're rooted into this left foot. Maybe the arms reach out, work your core. Draw your right hand down, left hand down, pyramid. Step the back foot in. Now this side may feel very different. Sometimes the left side does. If you need to, soft bend into your knee, tuck your chin. Search for sensation in the hamstring. Notice your breath. This moment, this is enough right here. One more breath in and out. Preparing for revolved half moon. This time, the right hand reaches forward. So we're finding that momentum. That momentum, the right hand down. The back foot lifts, maybe just a little bit. And then, once you find your balance, you can stay or begin to stack. Left hand on top of right. Point the right toes. Breathe here. Standing splits, the left hand down, right leg up, tuck the chin. Maybe you play, bringing your left hand to your calf. Maybe the right follows, but pull your chest to your shin. Three-legged dog, yogis. Drop the right toes down. Lift the left foot back and up. Bend your knee, have scorpion. Maybe you flip your dog. Maybe you stay right here, breathing into this hip opener. 3, 2, 1. Returning, left foot up and back. Vinyasa. Shift your weight forward. Use your exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, opening your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right in the middle of it, yogis, we got one more time on each side, a little faster. Inhale, right foot up and back. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, rise. Strong in the legs, root down. Warrior two. Reverse. Extended side angle. Reverse. Extended side angle. Reverse. Extended side angle. Hold here. Bring your left hand down, pyramid. Step the back foot forward. 3 breaths, yogis. Search for sensation in your hamstring. Revolved half moon. Left hand forward. Lift the back toes. Option to reach the right arm up. Standing splits. 3-legged dog. Drop the toes. Right foot up and back. Have scorpion to flip your dog. Spot your mat, 3-legged dog. Vinyasa. The exhale lowers you down. Inhale to open the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. You've got this, one more side. 3-legged dog, inhale. Warrior one, exhale. Inhale, bring it up. Warrior two. Reverse. Reach forward, reach up, go back. Extended side angle. Reverse. Extended side angle, strong in the core, strong in the legs. Reverse. Extended side angle, hold. Right hand down, pyramid. Right foot steps up a little bit, shortening that stance. Breathe in and fold. Revolved half moon. Right hand forward. Lifting the back foot. Beginning to stack the shoulders. Standing splits. Tuck the chin. Lift the toes. Three-legged dog. Drop the toes. Lift the left foot up and back. Half scorpion. Option to flip your dog. Spot your mat. Left foot up and back. Vinyasa, last one. Take your time, use your breath. Notice your down dog as the arms come back by the ears. The chest presses towards the thighs, the hips are lifted. Breath in. Breath out. Drop to the knees. Child's pose. A great opportunity for a sip of water. And to wipe off sweat. When you're done with your rest, coming back into your child's pose, we have 3 rounds of breath here. Feeling your hands, your fingers into the mat. Inhale, rise back up to tabletop and find your downward facing dog. Now challenging the balance and working on the strength through the shoulders. Remembering that in downward dog, the heels can be lifted. They do not have to be down. When you're ready, press into your left hand, spread out the fingers, draw your right hand to the small of your back. Breathe here. Press the left arm down, get stronger into your left shoulder. Gazing behind you, breathe. And then gently release. Bring that right hand down, spread out the fingers, get strong. Draw the left arm to the small of your back. Press the ground away from you. Breathe. Releasing. Left arm comes down. One more time, spreading out the fingers. Bring the right hand to small of your back. Now, yogis, you can stay right here. For more, a balanced challenge. Become strong into your right foot, right toes. Maybe the heel drops down to support you. Maybe this left foot now begins to lift up. Breathe here. It's okay to shake. It's okay to fall out of the pose. Gently lowering the left foot. And then releasing the right hand. Now you're going to start to feel the shoulders. They should be getting hot. Bring that left hand to the small of your back. Option to stay or find that balance challenge here. So then noticing the left foot getting strong as you root down. Lifting the right toes. Noticing the difference from side to side. Then gently lowering the right toes back down. Releasing the left arm. Coming into a yogi squat, taking a little hop to the top of the mat. Now as we come into our yogi squat, the squat can look different for all of us. So if your heels are lifted, but you're able to get here, that's okay. All you need is sensation on the inside. Now, if you come into your yogi squat, and the heels and the toes are down, maybe the elbows are going to be pressing into the knees, lifting through the center of your crown. Lots of different ways. Maybe you're just rocking from side to side. Opening into the hips, into the low back. Noticing any discomfort that arises, and noticing how we respond to discomfort. Is the self-talk negative? Is it kind? Is it patient? Find 2 more rounds of breath right here in this moment. Now, yogis, you can come down for a seat and some more water, or you can play with your crow pose or arm balance. From your Malasana squat, you're going to lift your hips up and back, bring your toes in. Spread out the fingers. Equal weight into all parts of your hand. Lift to your toes. Bring your knees into your armpits. Now this right here is working your legs and your core. This might be enough. Maybe you begin to shift forward just until you feel some pressure, and that might be enough. For a crow pose, gazing all the way forward until one toe lifts, maybe the other. Balancing, shifting your weight forward, lifting the hips up. Now feel free to play here for a little bit. When you're finished, come back down to a seat. Take another little sip of water. And go ahead and make your way all the way down onto your back. Bending the knees, bridge pose. Finding 2 sets of bridge. The first set to open the hips, to create space into your pelvis. So draw the heels in, hands down, so that the fingertips are close to your heels. Exhale all of your air. As you inhale, begin to lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Now maybe you're able to roll your shoulders underneath you a little bit. Maybe your hands interlace underneath you. But imagine a block in between your knees. Squeeze, press into your feet, lift your hips. Good for sciatic nerve pain. Creating space in your pelvis, keep lifting, using your feet, your glutes. Exhale, slowly lower down. Once your hips touch the ground, invite your knees to heart center. Give yourself a squeeze. Our second set, more strengthening into the glutes and the legs. We are going to pulse. So as you exhale, bring your feet back down. Hands to your sides. Letting go of all of the breath. Inhale, lift the hips up. As you exhale, lower the hips back down. Now maybe they touch, maybe they hover. As you inhale, lift back up. Exhale, lower. Now we're taking this 10 times. Take your time. There is no rush. Being mindful in each movement we take. Keeping the knees hip distance apart like we're squeezing that block. Pressing into our feet. Noticing the chest open. May get tight towards the end. Keep breathing. Welcome the shaking that happens in the legs. And when you're finished, the hips come down to the mat and your knees hug into your chest, giving yourself a big hug. And then from here, you're going to drop both feet back down to the mat and find eagle legs. So the right foot, the right leg, up and over your left. Now from here, the legs may just cross. Maybe you can bring your foot behind your calf. As you inhale, reach your arms over your head. Eagle arms, bring your right arm underneath, crossing at the elbows, drawing the palms together. Now from here, lift with the arms. Try and reach your fingertips up. As you exhale, bring the knees and elbows in, squeeze. Inhale, opens up. Exhale, squeezes. So as you open up, the legs can hover or your left foot can come down to the ground. Squeeze and release. 2 more times, squeeze. Lengthen. Last one, squeeze it in. And as you come down to the mat, releasing everything. And gently switching sides. Now for eagle legs, the left foot comes up and over the right. Maybe this is it. Maybe the toes come behind your calf. Arms up, inhale. Left arm under the right. So you're crossing at your elbows, palms together, or maybe as best you can, drawing them together. Reach the fingertips up, open up your shoulders. As you exhale, knees to elbows, squeeze it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. And release. Allow everything to relax, to become long and heavy. Returning to your breath. As you relax your body, just noticing any areas that you're holding tension or stress. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. Opening the mouth. We've made our way into our final stretching of class. Wind removing posture. Bending your right knee. Interlacing your fingers underneath. Extending the left leg long and pulling your toes back to your face. Guiding the right knee out and around the ribs. Squeezing knee to armpit as you exhale. Each inhale creating space. Each exhale, squeeze. Each inhale creates space. Each exhale, squeeze. Last breath. Supine twist. Drawing your knee to the center and your right arm out. Then inviting your knee across your body, time and gravity take over. No pushing, no pulling. Drawing your gaze over to the right. Becoming soft. Inviting the right knee back to the center, giving it a squeeze, and releasing it long. Reaching for your left knee, pulling the toes back to your face, guiding left knee out and around the ribs. As you exhale, knee to armpit squeeze. Inhales, create space. Exhales, squeeze. Last breath in. Last squeeze. Supine twist. It's going to invite your knee through the center. The left arm will reach out, bringing your gaze over to the left knee across the body, softening. And then inviting your knee back to the center. A final squeeze brings both knees in. And your exhale releases to your final Shavasana. Now here is where we end class, giving you this time to relax, to activate the parasympathetic nervous system. So feel free to stay here. Thank you for joining practice this morning, those in class, those at home. The light in me sees your light. I respect it. I honor it. We are one. Namaste.